Well, hello everyone. This video is for all of us pagans, witches and magical people that like divination tools, and especially for those of us that use the tarot cards as our favorite divination tool. And this is, well, I won't do the same video that anybody else, so I just want to go further and make a step in the deep questions and stuff that comes up when facing our divination tools with nature and with other systems. So here we go. First of all, this is my personal associations for the cards and the elements, the seasons and the cardinal points. And I say it is personal because I was taught them. So I went to a course and they taught us these correlations or these associations. But even in the same school, I know other teachers that share the same subject that use completely different associations. So I'll try to explain the better I can. So this is mine. I was told that the creative process was the will, then emotions, then thoughts, and then the physical world or physical actions in order to make a change. So the associations would be, according to this creative process, the wands, so the Ace of Wands, which will be the element of fire, corresponding to the will force. The season of the year would be spring, and then the cardinal point would be the south. Then cups, so the Ace of Cups, element of water, so with the emotions and feelings. The season would be fall, and the cardinal point the west. Then the swords, so air, thought, winter and east. And finally, the Ace of Pentacles, so the element of earth, physical actions, and then would be related to the summer and the north. And then, as for the major arcana, we would have the Emperor for a sign of correlated to Aries, so this sign would be fire. So the High Priestess would be the water. The Magician would be air for Mercury. And the Empress would be the earth and Venus. So this would be my correlationships. But then, for trying to go step by step, for the major arcana, some people say that the Emperor would be related to the element of earth. The High Priestess still the same, so water. The Magician would be fire instead of air, and the Empress would be the earth. Some of them make it even a bit difficult. So the Emperor earth, the earth, the ground, the High Priestess water, the Magician fire, and the Empress air, which to me is the strangest one. Whatever it is, the associations, no one of them follow the number, the logical number, numeric sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 would be the Magician, 2 the High Priestess, 3 the Empress, and 4 the Emperor. So here is within the major arcana is where I found the most confusions. Then, continuing with some elements correlationships. Some of them use wands for air and swords for fire, which is no longer what I was told in the first place. And some relate wands to summer, which it makes a little sense because, well, it makes sense because it's hot in summer, and if we say that wands is fire, it's logical that it is hot in summer, so fire. And then the pentacles, they use pentacles for spring. This would be the switch or the shift. After this, when I was still, well, I feel comfortable with these associations, then they came Wicca, which I never thought there was a relation to the tarot cards. But then one day I said, well, let's compare with my ceremonial beliefs, or really my religious beliefs. And here would be, so swords would be air for some, and for some would be fire. The element, the cardinal point would be the east, and the season spring. For wands would be fire, and for some air. Then south, and finally the summer. For the cups, we would have the element of water, direction west, and season fall. And for the Ace of Pentacles, we would have earth, for the element of earth, the cardinal point would be north, and the season would be winter. And to me, this was a little weird, because if you see the Rider-Waite tarot, the Ace of Pentacles has a lot of flowers, so it does make sense with spring and summer, but for me it doesn't make sense with winter. However, when we look to astrology, things go a bit different, and here we have the association. So spring would be related to the sign of Aries, so the element of fire. Summer would be Cancer, so the element of water. Fall would be Libra, so the element of air. And finally winter for Capricorn, the element of earth, so the Ace of Pentacles in winter, Capricorn, earth, it does make sense. So I leave you all of these associations, all of these systems, and with a last thing, because I was, if we see the creative process within Wicca and within the circle, as is traditionally or most officially made, we would have the creative process as the thoughts would be the first thing, then the energy, the willpower of fire, then the emotions that we put into the last thing, that are the actions, the physical actions, which to me is a creative process that it doesn't make so much sense. So I leave you with all of this information, and I am really waiting for your answers, and I hope you have fun and not so many headaches. Bye bye, and blessed be and merry part.